What's going on, guys? Testing here. Welcome to Fortnite. Today we'll show you how to win shotgun battles in this game. So let's get started. So yeah, shotgun battles are obviously the most intense kind of battles you could ever possibly have in this game because they are so close and they are so time consuming, and one single mistake will cost you the game. So obviously if you're good with shotgun battles, you'll pretty much have it all, you know, you'll pretty much have everything that it takes for you to win the game so easily, because shotgun battles, like I said, are the most important kind of battles you need to win and the most intense ones. So today I thought I would show you how to win shotgun battles in this game. Of course you won't win every single one with these tips, but there are going to be tips that are gonna make you win more shotgun battles than you used to before, you know. So without further ado, let's get right into showing you how to win more shotgun battles in this game. So yeah, let's get right to it. Alright, so right here I was about to fight someone who is on the top of this roof. So the first thing you need to know right here is that if someone is right in front of you, you need every single ramp you make to make in front of it a wall, so that taking it down would be harder, so that he wouldn't make you fall on the ground, you know. Now keep building up in the same exact way I'm showing you. And right here, as you can see, I did not jump in the ground like he did. I actually kept my position up there because, you know, I mean, you need to keep the height advantage no matter what. And obviously I need to place a wall in front of the ramp. So yeah, as you can see, he made a mistake by falling into the ground. I did not fall into the ground. I actually kept my height advantage, and I even took down that ramp so that he wouldn't, you know, climb it. And I was just chilling up here trying to figure out what he's going to do next and how to deal with situation. And as you can see right now, he made a mistake by going right up here. Alright, so this was a horrible mistake of him, you know. You do not ramp up widely open like that when someone is above you. You do not do that. You always place a ramp above you, or you try to use some walls to protect yourself, but he just made a horrible mistake by just ramping up like that. And as you can see, it was easy some damages that I could deal to him with my assault rifle. So yeah, that was a horrible mistake of him. Alright, now as you can see, he's building up, so I'm building up as well. So this is a very important thing that you need to understand, is that every single move he does, you need to counter it, you know. Every single thing he does, you need to counter it. So yeah, he's building ramps, so I'm countering it right now. I'm building ramps, as you can see, and I built ramp above him. So yeah, it's very important for you to counter every single thing he does, you know. I mean, if he does something, counter it. If he builds as well. If he tries to attack you, attack him from a different angle. As you can see, he built a wall, I countered him, and there we go. And that was the battle between me and him. So in my opinion, the most important thing you need to memorize in shotgun battles is that counter. You know, you need to counter every movement he does. But if you leave him move and you don't do anything in return, then you're gonna lose. Alright, this is the start of another shotgun battle between me and another guy. And yeah, this guy that's jumping like a rabbit right here, do you see him? Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about. But before I do that, let me just tell you something. I had another amazing shotgun battle that I wanted to record in this video, and I actually saved the replay so that I would record it, and the file got corrupted, and I want to do a little bit of a rant right here. Epic Games, let me ask you a question. What the fuck is the point of saving replays? Like seriously, I save a replay and it gets corrupted anyway. I don't get it. What's the point then? What's the point if it's going to get corrupted as well as the unsaved replays? What's the point of saving? Am I missing something? Seriously, fix that shit, Epic. Like, if I want to save a replay, then I want it to be saved. I thought that's pretty logic and sense. Okay, rant is over. Now back to the video. Now as you can see, I started building up and he builds up, so I build up as well. And yeah, that's the most important thing. Counter every single movement he does, like I said, and then attack him. Try to take every single advantage to deal any damage with him, whether it's with a shotgun or with an assault rifle, whatever. You can tell I love the burst, and yeah, as you can see, I took every single advantage to hit him. And yeah, so yeah, this is my personal opinion. Counter every movement of your opponent. Don't just let him do stuff and you don't do anything in return. You're gonna lose. Alright, the fight I'm gonna show you right now is not a shotgun battle, but I just wanted to show you how dangerous it is to counter movements. So I was looting this building and someone just threw grenades into the building, so I got out immediately. So that's the first thing I want to tell you. If someone throws grenades or someone tried to attack you from outside while you're inside the building, get out of it immediately. You don't stand a single chance from inside the building at all. So I kept building up, and as you can see, the wall in front of the ramp, because he's right in front of me, I don't want him to attack the wall. And as you can see, I attacked him and it was pretty good. Now here's what he did wrong. He did not counter any movements at all. Like, as you can see, while I'm attacking him right here, I place a wall and I'm attacking him, he is just standing down there not doing any counter movements. And as you can see, it was the easiest kill in the world. So I'm just showing you an example of how dangerous it is to not counter movements. This guy right there was just standing in the ground, not countering anything at all. He was just right there, you know? And that's the worst thing you could possibly do in this game, you know? That's the worst thing you could possibly do in a fight, is not countering movements, just standing there. That's horrible. No, counter every single movement you could possibly do. Alright, what I'm about to show you right now is what to do when things go completely wrong for you. You know, what to do when you are in a huge disadvantage in a fight and you don't want to die. Holy shit, I never noticed that yellow pencil before. Making videos is actually useful. Now I know that he uses yellow pencil for building. That's actually good information. Anyways, like I said, in this fight he was at a huge advantage. He built over me and I just didn't know what to do, so I actually used a little bit of technique so that I would survive a little until I know what to do in the situation. So here's basically what happened. We were at the edge of the circle and the storm was coming right after us. I tried to build up to him, but it didn't work. He was a pretty good builder, I'm not gonna lie, and everything went horribly wrong for me and I fell down there. That's a horrible position. That's a horrible position. Like, that's a position where you're gonna die. So what I did right here is I built up a little and tried to turtle myself. Now hear me out on this one. Turtling yourself is actually useful because you will be a little bit at an advantage if he tries to go down for you. So you turtle yourself and try to wait for him to come in front of you, and then you edit it out and go and attack him immediately. And that worked for me. He was right above me and he didn't know what to do, and I was just waiting for him. So that's a little bit of a technique you can do if you are at a huge disadvantage and you don't think you can outbuild the other person. Just turtle yourself and see what he's gonna do next, and in the right moment open up the wall and attack him. So as you can see, that worked for me. He was at a huge advantage over me and I actually turtled a little bit and waited for the right moment to come to him, and I fought him a little bit. Now this fight was a little bit messy because the guy in front of me was actually pretty good and he knew how to take down the height advantage, and he also had a rocket launcher, which is probably the worst kind of person you could possibly have a shotgun battle with. Like, in my opinion, the rocket launcher is so devastating in this game. But why I showed you this fight is because I wanted to show you how important I danced, because that was the last fight. I don't always dance, alright? But I wanted to show you this fight because I didn't fight very well in the shotgun battle because the guy in front of me had a rocket launcher and he was pretty good. But what I wanted to show you is the turtling technique. You know, he had complete height advantage over me, so I turtled a little bit and waited for the right moment to open up the wall and attack him, and that worked very well. And last but not least, I want to tell you that the perfect combination of shotguns in this game is the pump shotgun and then the tactical shotgun. This combination is deadly. Some people think that the combination of a pump shotgun and a heavy shotgun is better. Some people think that the combination of a heavy shotgun and tactical shotgun is better, but in my personal opinion, the pump and the tactical, nothing else. That's the deadly combination, seriously. Another deadly technique that you can use with the shotguns is hide and shoot. Hide and shoot. Now this is actually very powerful, especially in close quarter combats where there is a building or something. As you can see right here, there was a John Wick above me and he used some journeys to open up the path, and there was this wall right here, so I hide here and then I shoot and then hide and shoot. This is very, very deadly. So yeah, always try to hide and shoot whenever possible. This won't really work as much in open fields, but it will work in close combats during buildings. Another technique that you can use during fighting is use the edit into your benefit. As you can see right here, I had a wall in front of me and the person was right behind it, and bam, I edited a window and shot him and he died immediately. So yeah, always use editing into your benefit. So that's why it's a huge advantage that the editings and the walls around you are yours, because you can edit them and mess with them every time you need to get a kill. There is something else I want to tell you. The direction of going up doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously going up in the direction of your opponent is the best choice of all, but if you are forced to go in another direction, do it. Just go up in whatever direction you can go to. For an example here, I was in a pretty bad situation. I was at a huge disadvantage when he placed that ramp, so I had to go up no matter the cost. So I went in the complete opposite direction and it worked. I went in the complete opposite direction and it absolutely worked. So yeah, if you are forced to go in another direction, do it. Just go up no matter the cost. Also, I would love to add that the pump is pretty godlike when you can 3D view someone. Like, if you can 3D view a camper like this one, you will dominate him with one shot even if he has full health and shield. That's another example of how deadly the pump shotgun is. This guy also had full health and shield and I just one shot at him. So yeah, the pump is the deadliest shotgun in the game and it should be your best friend. Anyways, these are all my tips on how to get better at shotgun battles. There are obviously other tips that I might not know of. I'm not exactly the best player in this game, but I hope I could help in the best way I could. And yeah, if you want to learn more about shotgun battles, maybe watch one of these famous Twitch streamers and try to learn from their movements. But I just told you all the tips that I could know of in this game, and I'm glad I could help in any way I can. One last thing I would like to say, just have fun playing this game, will you? Don't play too competitively, don't get too angry when you die, just have fun, you know? This game is fun, it's obviously not meant to be serious, so just don't take it too hard on yourself. Anyways, these are basically all my tips on how to get better at shotgun battles in this game, and yeah, that's all. That's what I say, guys. Later.